Okay, welcome back. This is part 2 of the how has my uh, pregnancies affected my body concerning cerebral palsy. So we left off with me being induced and then having to have an emergency C-section because of a heartbeat irregularity with my sons. So anyway, during my pregnancy, my first pregnancy, I was very mobile, and then as I got bigger, um, it was harder for me to walk because of the pressures on my joints and my hips and just my lower extremities. So it was very difficult to get around later on in the pregnancy. But all in all, I didn't feel any different. So toward the end of the pregnancy, I had lots of help from my husband and my other family to help me get around. Luckily, by that point in time, I was not working anymore um, due to layoffs. So I didn't have to worry about um, walking up and down stairs too often, or getting in and out of cars every day of the week. So that was nice. Um, so uh, that was good. After the pregnancy, when I had my C-section, obviously that's a major surgery, and it took me about 3 to 4 months to recover fully from that surgery, and the doctor said that I should wait a year before getting pregnant again, and because of how painful it was to get over the C-section, and I decided to wait not only 1 year but an extra year because I didn't want to agitate anything or make things worse internally. So again, I went back to once I was decided that I wanted to get pregnant again, I went back to my GD. By this time I had a new one. I had moved, and she did talk to me about you know options. She told me that physically I look good. I could probably be at a better physical condition if I would be willing to lose my baby fat from my first pregnancy before I went and tried to get pregnant again. So uh, under that advisement, I joined Weight Watchers um, and lost pretty much all of my baby fat within a couple months. Um, so that was good. And then we tried to get pregnant again, and obviously we've succeeded because we're due in October. And in this pregnancy, I've noticed, and I've asked my OB, this kind of stuff is I mean, it happens to all women who've had babies, even if they didn't have a C-section. My midsection feels sometimes like it's ripping or like it's tearing or something. It's not, but it feels like it's pulling, and that's just your skin trying to expand enough to allow the baby to grow. And so internally. So anyway, it was explained to me that it wasn't anything to do with my cerebral palsy. It had to do with just being a woman and having had a baby already. So I've for the most part, I've not had any physical dilemmas regarding my cerebral palsy. I've had to remember to keep stretching out my limbs, and now I haven't asked anyone sort of because I'm embarrassed about it. But my groin area in both pregnancies became very tender, and it hurt to get in and out of cars because you'd have to lift your leg. And so I'm going through that again. So if you have cerebral palsy and you do plan on getting pregnant, I highly recommend that you obviously you talk to your general doctor before getting pregnant. Make sure that you're healthy, you're at a good weight, you're a generally healthy person to get pregnant. Then talk to your parents about any genetic reason you may not want to get pregnant, and make sure that if gestational diabetes or diabetes runs in your family, you're at a more likely rate to get to gestational diabetes, because they say that it's more genetic than anything. So anyway, I'm adopted, so I don't have parents that I can ask, their background. But if you do, you should do that. And then, talk to a specialist, a cerebral palsy specialist, and let them do tests on you, and just make sure. And, talk to, because there's a lot of services in the counties or in the states that you can get help with daily care and stuff like that while you're pregnant and after you're pregnant, to take care of you and the baby, or just you, or whatever the case may be for yourself. I ended up not taking any home health care stuff because I had my mom living with me at the time, so she was there to help me. But if I didn't have my mom or somebody that I trusted, then obviously I would probably taken them up on the healthcare aspect of it. So anyway, after that, when you do get pregnant, I highly recommend chiropractic services, because your body changes when you're pregnant versus when you're not pregnant. And so, your joints shift, your hips shift, your back shifts, everything shifts to allow the growth of the child. So you have to make sure that, along with that shift, that you're comfortable. And so find a good chiropractor. One that knows cerebral palsy might be helpful, but it's not necessary that they be specialists in that area. But just be proactive in your research about getting pregnant, and you should be fine. This video is about to end as well, so I think I'll end it there. And I hope I answered this person's question. If you have other questions about cerebral palsy in general, or cerebral palsy in pregnancy, or cerebral palsy, whatever questions, go ahead and email me and let me know, and I will definitely address it in another video. I won't ever say your name because I don't know, I just don't like doing that. So so thanks for watching. I appreciate your questions, and I like when people are inquisitive, because that means that you care enough about people like me to not only stare at us, but to ask questions. And that's all that I ask, is that instead of staring, you ask me questions. So thanks again, and we'll see you in another video. Have a good day, and toodles.